When her 1-year-old had a meltdown, this mom was startled when the waitress wouldn't let her leave. It's said that children are one of the greatest gifts you can possess. They may give life a purpose and sometimes even complete it. But on occasion, kids can still be a real pain. And thanks to the tantrums, accidents, and endless crying, parenthood can be trying to say the least. One mother in particular knows that all too well. Courtney Padigo has experienced some of the drawbacks of being a mom to her daughter, Harolyn. As practically any parent will know, their little bundle of joy can be unapologetically demanding. And when Padigo and Harolyn went out for dinner on one occasion, the young child seemed ready to test her mother's patience. In particular, Padigo had chosen to head to a Greensboro, Northern Carolina branch of Olive Garden with her daughter in tow. So, on October 1st, 2018, the pair sat down for dinner at the restaurant, but the outing would be far from a peaceful one for the mom. Yes, at one point in the meal, Harolyn started getting restless. She refused to sit still and did her utmost to break out of her chair in order to run around and explore the restaurant. And needless to say, this little girl's behavior began to frazzle her mother. Padigo would later speak about her time in Olive Garden to North Carolina-based station WGHP, saying, "I didn't know it'd be that big of a disaster." She also outlined how Harolyn had reacted to the venue, adding, "She didn't want to sit in the high chair, and so I knew something was going to happen." Sure enough, Padigo had been proven correct. Since her daughter seemed to be intent on creating chaos, then, Padigo decided to get Harolyn out of the restaurant as soon as possible. To that end, she hailed a waitress and asked to get her food packed up in takeout boxes. The tired mother then got a firm answer that took her aback, however. You see, the server replied to Padigo's request with a simple no. But what could have prompted such a seemingly rude response? Well, Niana Rudder had seen Padigo struggling with Harolyn and just wanted her to be able to eat her meal in peace, and what Rudder did next was truly heartwarming. Instead of merely boxing up the food, Rudder sat herself next to the pair, attempting to console Harolyn, and was prepared to get them whatever they required. Speaking to WGHP, Rudder said that she understood Padigo's predicament, adding, "Harolyn's a kid. They cry, they fuss, they want to run around. There's no reason for you to have to go home because she's being fussy. She's a baby, and that's what babies do." And Rudder did not stop there. She even came back to the table with some ice cream for little Harolyn and proceeded to feed it to the toddler. While Rudder held Harolyn's attention, then the mom could eat her dinner before it got cold. Of her act of kindness, the server said that she did what she did simply because she did not want Padigo to feel like she had to escape from the restaurant. Rudder said Padigo didn't feel comfortable with Harolyn being fussy. "I didn't want for her to leave, and I wanted for her to enjoy her family and the dining experience." And Rudder's gesture meant such a great deal to Padigo that it stayed with her for a while afterwards. When speaking to WGHP, Harolyn's mother confessed, "Rudder has been on my mind constantly because nothing like that has ever happened to me." Furthermore, Padigo is a single mom, and a situation such as the one she had experienced in Olive Garden can be difficult to handle alone. Luckily, though, Rudder was there to help, and Padigo would express her gratitude to the waitress, revealing it meant so much to me for her to take the time to sit down and help me out so I could eat my food. In fact, Padigo was so touched by Rudder's gesture that she dedicated a Facebook post to the server for her kindness, accompanied by a sweet photo of Rudder feeding Harolyn ice cream. And after outlining the incident, Padigo went on to give Rudder considerable praise for her actions. Padigo wrote to the Olive Garden employee, "Girl, you will never truly know how appreciative I am for tonight. I seriously admire you, not only because you took the time to bribe my bratty little human with sweets so I could eat, but also because you are so strong." But that wasn't all. Padigo added to Rudder, "I aspire to be the go-getter you are, and like I told my dad on our way home, it has to take someone with a strong heart and mind to do what you did, because I know I couldn't." Now Padigo's post is somewhat of a viral sensation, with over 10,000 reactions and more than 1,600 shares. And it seems as if Padigo isn't the only one who has been touched by Rudder. One comment on Facebook read, for example, Rudder is the example we should all strive to be, with this attitude, outlook, and commitment. Meanwhile, Rudder was shocked to find out that her simple gesture had taken the internet by storm. Speaking to WGHP, she exclaimed, "I had no idea my helping Pedigo would blow up like that or anything. I didn't do it for that reason, but it was absolutely amazing." And Rudder's generosity didn't escape the attention of her managers at Olive Garden. They rewarded her impeccable customer service with a badge of honor created especially for her. But Rudder herself has explained that she has in turn been inspired by her place of work. She told WGHP, "Family is what Olive Garden is all about. We're here for family. That's our motto, and I take it to heart." Then, while talking to the station, Rudder revealed that she hopes someone would return the favor if she were ever in Pedigo's place. And thanks to the Waitress's story going viral, she may yet receive some help of her own someday.